Imagine, it's the summer of 1518 in the small town of Strasbourg, France, when people suddenly began to dance. But this was no ordinary celebration. They danced for days, relentlessly, without stopping. Some danced themselves to death. This became one of the strangest and most mysterious epidemics in history, the dancing plague. No one knew why it started. No one knew how to stop it. People could only watch in shock. As they danced, they looked at one another, confused, yet somehow caught up in the rhythm. The town square slowly turned into a scene of chaos. It all began in July 1518. A woman was dancing in the street, and one by one, the townspeople joined her. At first, there were only a few, but as days passed, their numbers grew rapidly. No one could stop. People became exhausted, fainted, sometimes fell and even died while dancing. Eyewitnesses reported constant screams and endless rhythms filling the square. Historians have offered several theories to explain the phenomenon. Some suggested it was food poisoning or hallucinogenic contamination, perhaps toxic bread or mushrooms. Others argued it was mass hysteria or a psychogenic disorder, a physical manifestation of the psychological stress that gripped the townspeople. But the most astonishing part was the response of the town officials. Instead of stopping the dancing, they brought musicians to the square and allowed people to continue. They believed that dancing might help the epidemic run its natural course. But the opposite happened. People danced endlessly, and daily life in the town was completely paralyzed. Fields were left untended, markets went silent, shops closed. People watched each other for survival, sometimes trying to support one another. Historical records suggest that around 400 people danced and 15 to 20 lost their lives. Those days were nothing short of a nightmare for the townspeople. Even today, scientists struggle to fully explain what happened. Was it a psychogenic epidemic? Or did the state of the town's collective mind manifest physically in the bodies of its people? No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain: the 1518 dancing plague stands as one of the strangest, most bizarre, and most mind-boggling epidemics in human history. Perhaps some mysteries will never be solved. Maybe what happened in that town square was a test of the limits of the human mind and body. Perhaps this strange epidemic wasn't just a disease, but a visible reflection of psychological and societal pressures. And maybe that's why the dancing plague of 1518 is not only a story of the townspeople, but also a warning for us today. The human mind and body can sometimes act beyond reason. Imagine, if you had been in Strasbourg that summer, would you have kept dancing endlessly? For more of history's strangest epidemics and mysterious stories, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications.